Life is a lot like an open mic night. You've got a stage, a microphone, your voice, your actions, and a bunch of people staring at you wondering what you're going to do. Some people freeze up. They tell the same tired jokes, sing the same off-key song they always do. Others, though, they bring the house down. Not because they're naturally gifted, but because they're willing to try new things, bomb spectacularly, and learn from the experience. The difference between those who nail it and those who, well, don't, often comes down to mindset. You see, your mindset is like the software running on your brain's computer. It determines how you interpret the world, how you react to challenges, and ultimately, how much you get out of this whole life thing. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to give your mental software a serious upgrade. We're talking transformative mindset shifts that can take you from nervously clearing your throat on the sidelines to owning that metaphorical stage like the rock star you were born to be. Let's do this. Ever meet someone who thinks they're God's gift to insert talent here? But they never actually, do anything with that talent? They talk a big game, but when it comes to action, there's nothing to show for it. Like that dude who's convinced he's the next Hemingway, but spends more time talking about writing than actually writing. He's got all the ideas, all the dreams, but none of the follow-through. Yeah, that's a fixed mindset in action. It's the belief that talent alone is enough, and effort is unnecessary. A fixed mindset is like that old, crusty loaf of bread at the back of your pantry. It's stale, unchanging, and pretty much useless. It's convinced it's reached peak breadness and refuses to change. It's stuck in its ways, unable to see the potential for growth. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is like sourdough starter. It's alive, dynamic, and full of potential. It's constantly evolving, expanding, and getting all bubbly about the possibilities. It embraces change and thrives on new challenges. Here's the thing. You're not born with a fixed mindset. As children, we are naturally curious and eager to learn. You're born with a brain that's wired to learn and grow. Our brains are designed to adapt and change with new experiences. But somewhere along the way, we pick up this idea that we have to be naturally good at things, that effort is for suckers, and that failure is the worst thing ever. This mindset can be incredibly limiting. Time to drop that toxic garbage like a bad habit, or that expired milk you've been meaning to throw out. It's time to embrace a new way of thinking. How to flex your growth mindset. Here are some practical steps to get you started. 1. Embrace challenges. That thing you're scared of doing? Do it. Challenges are opportunities for growth. 2. See effort as a good thing. Nobody's born knowing everything. Effort is the path to mastery. 3. Learn from your mistakes. Failure is just feedback. It's like your brain's way of saying, okay, that didn't work. Let's try something else. Mistakes are valuable learning experiences. Remember, you're not supposed to be perfect. Perfection is an illusion that hinders progress. You're supposed to be growing. Growth is a continuous journey, not a destination. So, get out there and make some glorious, messy, beautiful mistakes. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and keep pushing forward. The growth mindset is all about seeing the potential in every experience and using it to become the best version of yourself. Let's talk about failure, baby. Yes, that dreaded F word that no one wants to hear, but everyone experiences. That thing we're all taught to avoid, like that weird smell coming from your roommate's side of the fridge? Yeah, failure is kind of like that. Unpleasant, but unavoidable. Here's a newsflash. Failure is inevitable. It's going to happen. No matter how hard you try to dodge it, it's going to catch up with you eventually. You're going to screw up, mess up, and generally make a right ol' hash of things from time to time. And that's not just okay. It's part of the process. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. In fact, It's more than okay. It's essential. It's how we learn and grow. In fact, it's more than okay. It's essential. Without failure, there would be no progress, no innovation, no breakthroughs. Think about it. How do you learn to ride a bike? By falling off. Over and over again, until you finally get the hang of it. How do you get better at playing an instrument? By hitting a lot of wrong notes. Each mistake brings you one step closer to mastery. By hitting a lot of wrong notes. It's through these mistakes that you learn the right way to play. How do you write a best-selling book? By writing a whole lot of crap first. Every great author has a pile of rejected manuscripts. By writing a whole lot of crap first. It's through the process of trial and error that you find your voice and your story. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to it. Each failure is a lesson learned, a step forward. It's how we learn, how we grow, and how we develop the resilience to handle whatever life throws our way. It's the grit that builds character. How to fail like a pro. Let's break it down. 1. Reframe your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a negative, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each failure is a lesson in disguise. 2. Don't take it personally. Failure doesn't define you. It's just an event, not your entire identity. Separate your self-worth from your setbacks. 3. Find the humor. Seriously, sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. Humor can be a powerful tool to cope with failure. Remember that epic faceplant you had that one time? Yeah, that one. The one that felt like the end of the world in the moment. The one that still makes you cringe so hard you fold in on yourself like a dying star? Yeah, that one. That, my friend, is comedy gold. It's those moments that make the best stories and the funniest memories. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and then, for the love of all that is holy, share the funny ones. Because in the end, it's those stories that bring us together and remind us that we're all human. You know those people who are constantly complaining about everything? The traffic, the weather, the fact that their avocado toast isn't Instagram-worthy? It's like they have a radar for everything that's wrong. Yeah, don't be those people. Life's too short to focus on the negatives. Seriously, negativity is so last season. It's like wearing last year's fashion trend, outdated and unnecessary. Gratitude, on the other hand, is where it's at. It's the new black, the timeless classic that never goes out of style. It's like the mental equivalent of a warm hug, something that makes you feel all cozy and secure inside. A hot cup of coffee on a rainy day, soothing and comforting, and a winning lottery ticket all rolled into one. It's that feeling of unexpected joy and excitement. It's about focusing on the good stuff, appreciating the little things that often go unnoticed, and realizing that even when life throws you a curveball, there's still so much to be thankful for. You've still got a lot to be thankful for. And the best part? Gratitude can be cultivated and nurtured. Practicing gratitude is like building a mental muscle. It takes effort, but the rewards are immense. The more you do it, the stronger it gets, just like lifting weights at the gym. And the easier it becomes to find the good in any situation. It's a skill that improves with practice. How to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. 1. Keep a gratitude journal. This is a simple yet powerful tool. Jot down a few things you're grateful for each day. It could be as simple as a good cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. 2. Express your appreciation. Don't keep your gratitude to yourself. Tell someone you love them. Let them know they matter to you. Thank a coworker for their help, acknowledge their efforts, or leave a kind note for your barista. Small gestures can make a big difference. 3. Focus on the present moment. This is crucial. Focus on the present moment. Stop dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, and just be present in the here and now. Mindfulness can help you appreciate the beauty of the moment, and just be present in the here and now. It's amazing how much joy you can find when you stop and look around. Remember, gratitude isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about being real. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things are tough. It's a conscious choice, even when things are tough. It's about resilience and finding strength in adversity. It's about finding the silver lining in the cloud of crap that life sometimes throws our way. It's about perspective. And hey, if nothing else, practicing gratitude will make you a more pleasant person to be around. At least you'll be a more pleasant person to be around. And who doesn't want that? So go ahead, find your inner thank you note writer and start spreading the gratitude. You'll be amazed at how much better life can feel when you focus on the good. Because at the end of the day, it's all about perspective, and gratitude can change yours for the better. So, start today. Write that thank you note, keep that journal, and watch your world transform. Because a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. And who wouldn't want a little more magic in their life?